The first step is identify and acknowledge your problem and how it is holding you back in life. Do you want to extrapolate on that?
Yeah, right. I mean, this is, I don't want to say this was stolen or swiped from, 12 steps, but what's the first, step in any transformational change? Acknowledging where you currently are. We talked about it at the beginning, right? You need to know where you are. You need to have an end destination. So you need to bridge the gap between that vision
Yes,
gap, I think is what you called it. This is that starting point, right? This is when you walk into 12 steps, which I don't buy into. And every day you must raise your hand. I am an addict. This thing has power over me. Now we slightly
I
tweak
agree.
that, but we must take responsibility for our current status quo, where we currently
Yes,
are. But it's the personal responsibility. Your parents didn't do a bad job in raising you, and that's why you're addicted to pornography. It's not because your wife isn't sleeping with you. It's not because you got rejected by Becky at the senior prom. It's not because of any other
whoa,
reason
oh, whoa,
other
whoa,
than
whoa, that's too close to home because I actually did get rejected by Becky. That's who I took to senior prom. No, that was my junior prom. Anyway, keep going, man. You're bringing up some scars, man. I don't know. Just keep going, buddy.
dude.
Sorry, bro.
I
Sorry,
tried to
bro.
come across something
Sorry.
like
Use another
the
name,
least
bro.
common name. So you're not addicted to porn because Susie rejected
There you
you
go. I
at
don't know who
the
that
at the
is.
senior prom. You know what I mean? It's you are addicted to pornography because you possess the inability to self-regulate yourself in certain moments. So
Yes.
taking that responsibility must be the first step, because if you don't start from there, what will happen is somewhere down the path of trying to overcome this will get difficult. It will get challenging. You will face some discomfort, and you're going to have this moment where you look at yourself, well, I'm not actually responsible for getting me here. So why am I the one that's going to have to work through this discomfort? This is all
Thank
this
you.
subconscious. Like, our mind is so powerful at a subconscious level. So taking that radical responsibility and the ownership that I'm going to be the one that changes it must be the first step. I don't see it any other way.
I think I appreciate that because we can stop at 40 years old. We got to stop blaming our daddy and our mommy, and we've got
Mm-hmm.
to figure this out because at 40, our choices are affecting other people. Our vision gap, is creating wounds in people that we're responsible to love and lead. And so I
Mm.
think that's such a huge step. I really appreciated that step, and actually, it's been fun listening to your story because you modeled that in your story. So you actually lived that out. So step one, I've already heard that in your personal story.